absolute most for everything.
Ryan's splicers are dragging the young woman off right now. I'm certain she's one of Ryan's spies sent to feel me out. I think she is. If I'm wrong, an innocent girl will end up on Ryan's bloody trophy wall. If I'm right, well, I best be right. The device is almost finished. I can't get soft now, I can't.
How do I get down in there is the thing. There's a little... I probably have to keep going forward to get to it. There's a little peephole or a little crawl hole, crawl space, whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. Don't be elitist. Don't do that. Nobody likes that. I do not know the code for that. I only wrote down one code, and that was the one that I had found on the ground somewhere or something. Pretty sure he didn't command you to do this. I might have missed that part in the Bible. Maybe they're talking about Andrew Ryan. This guy certainly thinks highly enough of himself to be a god. So maybe that's who you meant. I'm not the most well versed in the Bible, but I don't see where he was like, yeah, I command thou to become an underwater crackhead and hunt down innocent people who were just flying in planes and have no business being here and don't want to be here, I might add. EMP bomb casing. Okay, we're gonna hold off on that because that's obviously.
The basic casing is ready. I've got one charge of nitroglycerin.
Get more bang for your research buck with damage research. Carry your analysis further than you ever thought possible.
R34 lead shield wire stubs to pass the circuit. Then a half can of ionic gel. That's the pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line, and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. That's the theory. It'll either work like a charm, or blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
Well, you know, that's the spirit, sir. Golden film reels. You've unlocked an episode of the director's commentary. No, we didn't come here to do that. I mean, I could do that later. You do not have the necessary components. The items you need are listed in your journal. Oh, another one of these? Oh, that's what the ionic gel... See, that's what's irksome. Why couldn't we just be picking that up along the way? You know? Why couldn't we just... Oh, close the door. Is there any reason at all we couldn't just pick that up along the way? Shit. Not target dummy, don't do that. Oh, I thought they died. Like, what was that about? What was that? You just decided you were going to take a nap in the middle of the battle? I mean, I get tired too sometimes, but I don't think I would just go to sleep if somebody was shooting at me. No, I've gone to sleep at inopportune times, but not when I'm being shot at. Granted, I've never been shot at. So, do I need to kill another Big Daddy just to get that? And my theory was wrong about me just having to go forward to get through that crawl space. No, looks like there's already someone dead. I'm gonna just steal from one of your brothers, alright? It's cool. Don't hurt me. I'm minding my business. Don't touch that and come here. No fucking way!
I know what you're up to.
Get the F out of there. No way. That's what I get for minding my business. Like, he stepped on something that was not even meant for him and tried to come at me about it. I think not, bitch, okay? Stop stepping up in stuff that don't concern you. I'm always gonna double check corpses if you're like wondering why I'm still doing that. I don't trust that one. I think that's the one that like the bomb dropped out of.
Thus saith the Lord.
Get you to drop. Probably should just shot him with that in the first place instead of doing a bunch of extra. Oh, what's this? Here, got it. It literally says, "What's this?" Just in case you forgot, bitch, because it sounds like you did. Thanks for the napalm, though, because wasted Big Daddy kind of took a little, took away from that. Oh, here's one. Is that me or something else? Definitely something else or someone else. Let's check our goals here. Find 1 nitroglycerin charge. We need 1 more of these wire cores. I don't... Yeah, this guy's keeping it locked up in his office. What an asshole. Like, why don't you just let me come steal stuff that belongs to you for things that I need to do? You know? Is that... Like, am I wrong to ask that of somebody? Doesn't that make sense? Like, if I need something, I should be able to come steal it from you out of your office. And you shouldn't retaliate or anything. You know? Don't be mad about that. Just wasted a bullet. Still counts as this, because that's probably like a C research. Oh, good. Penalty subject is dead. I thought I could be slick. Well, I'm gonna just take a picture of this Big Daddy. He's not dead. That should be an A. Thank you. Bonus, multiple subjects. Well, who's the other person? Okay, they're starting to penalize me on stuff. Subject already photographed. You blinked today. It's Tuesday. We need to take you to take pictures on Wednesday. The grass is green, and that's totally in your control. Yeah, the history on the assassins is equally as interesting as the game, and it's just crazy that, you know, the reality, you know, usually, I know fact is like supposed to be strange fiction, but usually when you have stuff like that, they did, of course, add dramatic elements to it that aren't necessarily true. Of course, right? They embellish because it's a game, you know. It's fun to learn for me anyways, but we are not necessarily there for a history lesson, so they don't. So it's okay to embellish a little bit on knowledge. Because actually a lot of what we know about the assassins, not a lot of it, but a decent amount, did come from Marco Polo, and he embellished a little bit. So I'm gonna make a little trap bolts, because if I get into another situation, and I get the feeling that I could, I get into another situation where I need to, you know, set up protective barriers. I thought I had the X-ray thing that's supposed to be like telling me where stuff is. I'm feeling like I'm just finding stuff the way that I always have. There's like a little sister thing in here too. But yeah, it's interesting. I would say look it up. I've actually been reading about the Templars too. Like I've been learning about them at the same time. And they have a really interesting dark history. Like the way that according to the Temple and the Lodge book by Michael Ebonee or something, and another guy, I think they had something to do with like the Da Vinci Code research too, which kind of made me take them at, you know, a glance, because there's some falsities there. There's some dishonest stuff there. But the interesting thing about like the Templars have to do with like the Gospel of Mary, which goes back to like there's some stuff there from the Gospel of Mary in the Da Vinci Code, I think. And these guys that wrote the Temple and the Lodge I don't know the code, so why is it telling me, did I miss the code? So yeah, I had to look up the code, and apparently this is it, because I was looking around and I was looking for like papers or anything, and apparently you're supposed to look at calendars or something with Australia's like marked on it or whatever. I'm not going to do all that because I'm just so here is the code, I think. Yeah, so there you go. Now I can say there's the code. You know, get it how you get it. Hey, this is fucking Rapture, all right? This isn't the place for honest people, so I think that's perfectly fine. Telekinesis is just becoming more and more useful. Honestly, I can just replace the rage. It's not needed. Let's see. Is it the gene bank where I swapped that out at? Crap. This guy is fucking ready to go, man. Shit. There's spider splice in here. I'm hoping there is somebody in here because somebody's in here just chilling, just waiting. What is that?
Is there blood in the streets?
Looks like one of those baby teething
Have some
rings.
chosen to destroy themselves with careless splicing? Undeniable. But I will make no proclamations. I will dictate no laws. The great chain moves slowly, but with wisdom. It is our impatience that invites in the parasite of big government. And once you've invited it in, it will never stop feeding on the body of the city.
All right. He says that. It's just like how, you know, the elite are always like, the Illuminati is always like, do what thou wilt. There's no rules, but there's plenty of fucking rules. There's plenty of rules. There's all types of hierarchy and stuff. And now Andrew Ryan's, I will give no commands, and there'll be no. He's like implying, I guess, unless I wasn't listening well enough.